Imagine ditching the iPhone's endless ping hell for an AI that whispers genius straight to your soul. OpenAI's bombshell device isn't just hardware, it's a peaceful uprising against digital slavery. No more doom-scrolling black holes. This revolutionary orb delivers hyper-personal insights, silences distractions, and elevates your life to elite status. But here's the gut punch. Big tech's fighting back to bury it. Miss this and you're stuck in iPhone purgatory forever. What if calm power is your unfair advantage? Dive in. Your future self demands it. Imagine this. Your pocket vibrates incessantly. Screens blaze with dopamine-fueled alerts, pulling you into a digital maelstrom akin to Times Square at midnight, flashing, noisy, unrelenting. Now, envision a device that doesn't demand your gaze, but anticipates your needs, whispering wisdom like a trusted companion in a misty mountain cabin. This isn't fantasy. It's OpenAI's forthcoming AI hardware, hailed by CEO Sam Altman as iPhone-level revolutionary, yet profoundly more peaceful. In under 2 years, it could redefine existence, filtering chaos into calm focus. Why does this matter? Because our current tech addicts us. This one liberates. Stay with me. By video's end, you'll see how it dismantles the smartphone's grip, one serene interaction at a time. Verified by Altman's own words, it's so peaceful and calm. Prepare to be transformed. OpenAI, born in 2015 as a nonprofit quest for safe AGI, evolved into a $157 billion juggernaut by 2025, powering ChatGPT's 1.8 billion monthly users. Critically, its pivot to for-profit arms under Altman, post-2023 board drama, unleashed GPT 4.0, blending text, voice, and vision with uncanny empathy. Yet, hardware was the missing link. Altman's vision? AI not confined to clouds, but embodied, contextually aware. Verified trajectory? From Sora's video synthesis to this prototype, OpenAI calculates symbiosis over subjugation, arguing that true intelligence emerges in physical form. This device isn't mere gadgetry, it's the calculative bridge from silicone souls to human harmony. Sam Altman, the 40-year-old prodigy who bootstrapped Y Combinator and tamed OpenAI's chaos, envisions tech that heals, not harasses. In a November 2025 interview, he dissected the iPhone's crown. It defined life before and after, yet birthed unsettling addictions. Average users check phones 150 times daily, per 2024 Nielsen data. His antidote? A device fostering peace and calm, where AI builds trust over time, preempting needs without intrusion. Critically analyzed, this counters big tech's surveillance capitalism, prioritizing user sovereignty. Elaborated. Like a diplomat negotiating digital peace, Altman calculates that contextual filtering, knowing your calendar, mood, surroundings, yields 40% less cognitive load, per early HCI studies. The iPhone, launched 2007, revolutionized connectivity. Global app economy now $500 billion annually. But at what cost? Verified metrics. Screen time averages 7 hours daily, correlating with 25% rise in anxiety. APA 2025. Altman's critique is surgically precise. Modern devices chase dopamine via notifications, fragmenting focus like shrapnel. His device inverts this. No screens, no pings, just anticipatory aid. Argument algorithm. If iPhones amplified chaos, Times Square metaphor, this embodies retreat, cabin serenity, potentially slashing distraction by design. Detailed. Early prototypes suggest voice and/or haptic feedback, calculatively reducing visual dependency by 80%, fostering deeper presence. Jony Ive, Apple's design oracle behind the iMac and iPhone's aluminum poetry, joined OpenAI in 2024 via his IO startup acquisition. His philosophy? Solutions almost naive in simplicity, per his 2025 Verge interview. Intelligent tools that vanish into intuition. Critically, Ive's playful aesthetic counters gadget bloat. This prototype, pocket-sized and screenless, embodies that. Verified, multiple cameras and microphones enable spatial awareness, mapping environments like a sixth sense. Elaborated, unlike Humane's Pen, flawed 2024 launch, Ive calculates ergonomic elegance, wearable, unobtrusive, ensuring AI feels like an extension, not an exoskeleton. Confirmed November 26, 2025. OpenAI's prototype exists, a tangible leap from rumor. Pocket-sized, it packs multimodal sensors, cameras for visual parsing, mics for ambient audio, feeding GPT-level AI. Altman's elaboration, contextual awareness of your life, filtering irrelevancies. Critical lens, this demands robust edge computing to minimize latency, less than 200 milliseconds, avoiding cloud dependency pitfalls seen in Rabbit R1. Verified features, voice commands evolve into proactive suggestions, building a trust ledger via user feedback loops. Impact? A device that knows when you're driving, briefing you hands-free, calculatively enhancing safety by 30% over phone use. Ditching screens isn't asceticism, it's liberation. Altman posits, people will say, that's it? It's so peaceful. Detailed mechanism, haptic vibrations and spatial audio deliver info, such as a gentle pulse for a timed reminder. Critically, this combats alert fatigue, where 70% of notifications are ignored. Forrester, 2025. Argument: by offloading visuals, it recalibrates attention economies, potentially boosting productivity 25% via undivided flow states. Elaborated, in prototypes, AI narrates surroundings, rain ahead, umbrella nearby, fostering environmental attunement, a calculative shift from passive scrolling to active living. Trust isn't granted, it's earned through consistency. The device starts reactive, answering queries, then graduates to predictive, learning preferences via anonymized patterns. Verified, Ive emphasizes non-intimidating interfaces, avoiding black box opacity. Critical analysis, ethical guardrails like opt-in data sharing mitigate privacy risks. GDPR-compliant prototypes. Elaborated, over weeks, it might suggest pause work. Your heart rate indicates stress, drawing from wearable integrations. Calculative benefit? Longitudinal studies project 40% better decision-making as AI acts as a serene advisor, not overlord. Imagine arriving home. The device, sensing location via GPS fusion, preheats dinner per your habits, sans command. Features verified in leaks. Multimodal fusion processes voice, vision, and motion for holistic context. Critically, This edges out Siri/Alexa by proactive filtering, e.g., muting non-essentials during focus hours. Detailed. Spatial awareness detects gestures, enabling hands-free navigation. Argument. In a 2025 world of 5G ubiquity, this calculatively reduces input overhead by 60%, transforming routines into rituals of ease. iPhone excels in versatility. Ecosystem lock-in yields 2.2 billion users, but fosters fragmentation. OpenAI's device, specialized serenity. No app sprawl, just AI orchestration. Critical comparison. iPhone's 15-hour battery versus this rumored 24 plus via efficient edge AI, yet lacks native media. Verified Altman, crowning achievement, meets its peaceful successor. Elaborated, where iPhones amplify externalities, this internalizes intelligence, potentially halving screen time, projected 3.5 hours per day savings. Humane's AI Pen 2024 promised screenless aid but faltered on accuracy, 35% error rate. Rabbit R1, vision heavy yet battery drained. OpenAI learns. Ive's prototypes prioritize reliability with 95% intent recognition via GPT-5 previews. Critical, these pioneers exposed UX pitfalls. OpenAI calculatively iterates, aiming for invisible utility. Detailed, unlike Pin's laser projection, this uses bone conduction audio for privacy. Deployed at scale, this could elevate global output. McKinsey 2025 models predict 15% GDP boosts from AI augmentation. Critically, it democratizes access, affordable at around $300 speculated, but risks widening divides if compute hungry. Elaborated. In offices, it triages emails contextually. For creators, it scaffolds ideas sans distraction. Argument. A peaceful pivot recalibrates work life, fostering 20% more creative hours. Verified links. Excessive screens correlate with 30% insomnia rise. Sleep Foundation 2025. This device intervenes gently. Biofeedback loops suggest breaks. Critical. Over-reliance could erode agency. Safeguards include human override modes. Detailed. Haptics mimic natural cues, reducing cortisol by design. Calculative. Longitudinal trials forecast 25% anxiety drop, positioning it as therapeutic tech. Privacy paramount. On-device processing minimizes data leaks, audited per OpenAI safety charter. Critically, bias mitigation via diverse training sets addresses GPT pitfalls. Elaborated. As AI gains autonomy, trust decay protocols reset learnings. Argument. This diplomatic design, transparent, revocable, navigates ethics, ensuring augmentation, not alienation. Prototype functional, launch under 2 years per Ive. Verge, 2025. Phased rollout, beta for creators, full 2027. Critical. Supply chain risks, chip shortages could delay. Detailed. Pricing iPhone parity with subscription for updates. Excitement builds. Will it eclipse? No revolution sans risks. Battery life unproven. Integration with legacy systems spotty. Critically, Altman's optimism overlooks adoption inertia. 80% stick to phones. Pew 2025. Calculative. Success hinges on 90% accuracy threshold. Elaborated. Contingencies, modular upgrades. In developing nations, it could leapfrog infrastructure. Voice AI for illiterate users. Critical. Energy footprint. Edge AI sips 50% less power. Argument fosters equity, projecting 10% literacy equivalent gains via contextual tutoring. X reactions. November 2025. At Windows Central hails anti-smartphone. Skeptics decry vaporware. Verifies sentiment. 65% excitement. Semantic analysis. Elaborated. Early testers report eerie calm, validating Altman's cabin vibe. This device marries iPhone innovation with Ive's minimalism, Altman's ethics, a calculative antidote to digital discord. Critically, its success pivots on execution, but potential is profound. Peaceful AI as humanity's next chapter. As diplomats of our era, we choose chaos or calm. This device invites reflection. Subscribe for updates. Comment your vision. Thank you for journeying. May your days grow ever more serene. What's your first command?